Hello. Welcome. It's Thursday, and I'm North Shore DM, and we're the Superior Adventurers Guild. And welcome. I don't know. This is Midwinter Keening. Y'all, buckle up. Let's meet my friends.
Buckle in.
Wow.
You started it with those stupid hands. You're like,
Chad has been
and then I was like,
for
man.
days. With Oscar Mayer wieners.
Yeah.
They're so big. It's weird.
Yeah, you got sausage fingers.
I don't know what to do with them. I got these claws. I got this bunny.
You're like a bear with these claws. You don't know what you're doing,
like
Donnie, but you got these claws.
You got these claws.
Oh man, that's a film from the late
throwback.
90s that only some of us are going to remember, and none of us probably should.
That's fair.
Yeah.
It's the first time I remember seeing Vince Vaughn or Jeremy Star Wars. That's what I call him, Jeremy Star Wars. No, that's Jeremy. I'm thinking of I'm thinking of Jeremy Piven, but I'm picturing man. Oh, that's so bad. I'm blanking on his name. I can picture his round face. You know, it was like Iron Man's buddy.
Yeah, the guy who plays Happy Hogan, who directed all that
Jon
stuff. Jon
Favreau, who's not anything like Jeremy Piven.
The only character to have any development in
John,
that
we
film.
know you're watching. Sorry about that.
Jon Favreau, I apologize.
We love you, Jon Favreau.
Amazing.
Keep making Star Wars
When you're on
good.
Mind of a Chef, it is the best.
Oh,
Wait,
my
no.
God.
Oh, wow.
He's on the chef show. The chef show.
Holy shit.
It's
Please
so good.
introduce yourselves. Make me stop
Just
talking.
watched one of
For
his
the love
movies.
of gods.
Hello, my name is Michael, and I didn't cause this chaos, but I certainly, through action and inaction, chose to continue it. So I choose now to bring order to this chaos by speaking forth words into creation. These words are Gundr, Olav Tor, 5th level?
Question mark?
Dashing across the snow, not in a one-horse open sleigh, but definitely to apparently come to the aid of a Jotun? We'll see how this ends. I am completed.
I'll go next. Hi, everybody. My name's Dave, and I'm playing Vidar Gormson, a 5th level as well, but also a little bit different. He is a Scotty Ranger of the North, which is a really cool special Ranger archetype for this great, beautiful game that we're playing in. I don't know what the Jotun's interpretation of our presence is going to be. We did communicate with them, though, I believe. So we'll find out if they be friend or foe.
Hey, everybody. I'm Ashley, and
right back.
I'm playing
Check the pie.
Astrid, Boulder's daughter. I am a 5th level Gothi of Maine, which is a cleric. And I spoke with the Jotun last time, and he totally promised he was not going to attack us if we freed him. But now we are trying to rescue him, maybe?
And an important clarification.
Crossed.
It's a Jotun, we can't be sure. By
Right.
cleric of Maine, that's Maine MEIN, not Maine MAINE. She is
I
not
thought it
a
was
cleric
Bangor.
of lobsters and Bar Harbor and Bangor. She is a
Right.
cleric of strength and might and punching people with her mind and personal agony.
Ugh.
It's
So cool.
It is pretty cool. Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Andy. I'm playing Stig Egilson, a 5th level Runewalker, which is Svilland's version of a wizard. And yeah, we did. We have spoken with a Jotun. Spoken with the Jotun.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
don't you know? We were just down there at the old ice gorge, and we were like, "Oh hey, there's a Jotun. We should probably say hi." And you're like, "Oh, you sure about that?"
So yeah. Welcome back, Chad.
Hey, thanks. I had to check my squash.
How's your squash doing tonight?
Is that code for something?
Yep, I put a fork in it, and
Ooh.
it needs
Was
a
it
little
done?
more time.
Oh.
It needs a little more time.
A little too hard still?
Yeah, like I pre-baked it. I pre-baked the squash and then I filled it and
As you
then
do.
I baked it and then yeah.
Steamy.
Gotta soften it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Do we have any
Mhm.
announcements that will maybe make this
Mm-mm.
less weird?
Awkward.
I think we should just stick with the awkward vibe. It's going really
Yep.
well.
Just awkward D&D all day.
I have an
Strange.
awkward announcement.
You do?
Yay!
Yeah.
Do you? I challenge you to do it awkward.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Please.
hey, Dave.
Yeah, Andy, what's up?
Do you like shirts?
I mean, yeah, they're okay.
Well, did you know that the Superior Adventurers Guild has a merch store?
We do? This is awkward.
Yeah. Yeah, we do. We got t-shirts, sweatshirts, wall art, totes, coffee mugs, stickers, notebooks. Check it out. Buy your holiday gifts. You know where to go. Superior Adventurers Guild merch store.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Links in the chat.
Or else.
Bizarre.
Or else.
Or else what?
Nice.
There we go. Or else.
I haven't thought that far.
It either is or it
That's
isn't,
fine.
but it is actually. There's a link right there in the chat. Check it out. I have an announcement.
Oh,
Go for it.
go
Let
ahead.
me quick jump in, Chad.
Oh yeah, do it.
I just wanted to give a big shout out to our campaign sponsor, Dream Realm Storytellers, the people who created Svilland, this amazing world that we're playing in. And gosh, darn it, Dream Realm Storytellers, keep on making content like this so that Chad can torment us and then threaten us all week that he's going to ramp up the carnage. I'm having nightmares. Thank you, DRS Storytellers. We appreciate it. Back to you, Chad.
Yeah,
It all tracks.
it does. It does track. Hello, it's me. I have a cool announcement. We, the Superior Adventurers Guild, have published our first adventure, a one shot on the not on the DM's Guild, on Drive Through RPG. It's called A Kind of Dark Revelry. I wrote it. I spearheaded it. My friends helped me play tested it and helped me do some proofing and editing, and I am super thankful for that. All of you and Scarpy TV, if you're watching, thank you for your insight and your words. So it's up there. There's a link for it there. It features such things as a battle map, magic items, custom monsters, not plural, just singular. It's just one monster. It's just a short one shot. No, we didn't get too crazy. An original Dyson, well, not an original, my original version of an original Dyson Logos map that I used through his commercial release. Like, hey, here's a bunch of my maps that you can use. And I was like, cool. Here, I'm going to zhuzh it up, to use the parlance. It's very, kind of creepy, evilly, fae themed. It's cool. Anyway, you can purchase it if you like. I hope you enjoy it. It's awkward day today.
It's awkward day every day around here.
Yeah.
Here we are
So-
making it weird.
I'm just gonna keep making it weird. I'm gonna go ahead and get into this recap. That's the word I
Yeah,
want to use.
You should do
All
that.
right.
This new light that I have is frying my brain. It's too bright.
Doesn't it have a dimmer?
You shush.
Mine has a dimmer.
He will
does
zhuzh you
have-
up.
I can dim it. I can bright it. I can change its color.
Ooh.
temperature and stuff. Like it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Anyway, so as you may know, the party was deep in the Molgoroth, high, I should say, in the Molgoroth, tracking down a set of crystal to use to make a custom magic item, essentially. And they found it. It was guarded, so they had to fight a giant isoworm, which is a super terrible, terrifying monster that you can acquire to your toolbox through the Svilland campaign setting. They fought it. It didn't like them, and it was a terrible fight. There was much gnashing of teeth.
Vidar wrote
they
it.
were able to, Vidar wrote it, which was pretty awesome. As these things go, you defeated it to a point. It burrowed into the ground. It dropped some crystal shards. You picked them up and were like, oh, what should we do next? And then the ground started to shake as if it was an earthquake, because the worm was like under the ground and like, I'm pissed. I'm going to shake it up. So you all got the hell out. Everyone left, which was good. Stieg used his tiny hut, which was a mess. It was a magical version of Samon's hut. It was just filled with a bunch of junk. It smelled of sweaty man flesh and wool that's kind of damp. Okay, maybe it didn't really smell like that.
That was probably
Old
just
booze.
us because we've been
Old
traveling.
booze.
That's true.
That's fair.
A lot of body odor.
And on the way down from the mountain, Astrid was accosted with a vision of a strange pillar, kind of chained to a mountainside, with an anvil on the top of it. A familiar sort of person with a very familiar blue sword. Something was, of course, occluded from her vision, and she was kind of given a homing beacon, a blip map action. Yep, blip blip. That was the sound it made. If everyone remembers, that wasn't the sound it made. It's not included here in the notes, but of course, it was at least hinted that perhaps this vision, in fact, came from someone who would be Balder, her god, of course. Yeah. In some conversations that were had as the party was traveling to find this place, as they decided that this seemed pretty legit. It was a legit a side quest, essentially, something that was very important to do. They had some conversations. Astrid was like, oh yeah, like blah blah blah, like back in the Faceless, which is, of course, the sort of strange secret cult of Balder. Gunder talked about how perhaps his wife was most likely dead, but ultimately he wasn't really sure. In my notes, I wrote down wife Draugr ? Yeah, so look forward to that later.
We put these hooks out so that you may use them.
Yep. I learned from Chris Perkins. get notes about characters' families so that you can kill them and make them cry. The party found their way to this place. They found some kind of ruin high in the mountains, where there are a number of tents, that there are these people there, to include a chained up frost jotun or frost giant, to use a more common tongue. There was some communique between Astrid and the Jotun using her magical powers. And the Jotun said that there was a key, perhaps, to his magical shackles, and that the captors wanted his heart. So we'll see what that means later, I'm sure. The party was like, hey, so we'll wait for nightfall, and then, we'll like get into camp and speak with the Jotun. And so, of course, they all just stood watch, because there's really not a whole lot to do here, high in the mountain wilderness of the Molgoroth. And then as the hours waned or waxed, as the hours went on, at any rate, stuff started to happen. We'll say the bandit guy and his mage, his rune walker, started to gathered up the Jotun and started moving towards the anvil place, and they were like, boss, I think we should do something. So that's where we are. The here we go. You'll notice really quick that there is a new inset that shows both maps in relative orientation along a sort of cliff edge. And so you have the fort down at the bottom of the inset, and then there's this kind of ruin at the bottom of the inset where the camp is, and then the kind of forged place up there at the top with what look like lightning bolts, but those are indeed chains. So
it could be electrical chains.
Yeah.
Oh, let's hope not. Don't give him that. Stop it.
Who plugged in it? Where did this extension cord come from?
We've invented electricity.
Gunder, you trip over. No, Steve. I'm sorry. It should be Steve. Steve,
Yeah.
you trip over. You trip over a strange orange cord, a rope. It's orange. It's about the size of a round of Gunder's thumb.
He's orange.
Yeah. Because of course it's orange. Otherwise you would miss it. No, I'm just kidding. So that is kind of the relative orientation. There's about 50 or 60 yards distance between the two kind of structures along the place, along that kind of cliff edge. So you have starting here on this on kind of the camp map.
We are south of the ruins, Chad. Is that correct? Or east?
Yeah, I think
On
you're
the
kind of
note card, where
south.
are we?
You're kind of south and east, kind of
Okay.
down and right. That's kind of where I kind of pictured you.
Yeah.
If I could edit that, I would. But
And they're marching the Jotun north.
yep. So they have kind of the dude that Astrid has kind of signified as the leader, who has, of course, this big, cool bear head
Ooh.
pauldron. Is that what that's called,
Mm-hmm.
Michael? Pauldron.
It is.
Technically, yeah.
Okay. And then, of course, there's this rune walker dude
That's the mage,
With the
right? Yeah.
with the staff. Yep. And there is. Oh, where did it go? I got a
Approximately
token.
how far away are we from those three as
hold
they're
on,
walking?
hold on. Let me finish setting the
Sure,
scene
sure,
here.
sure. I'm just excited.
I got you.
I'm real excited.
No, I got you. There is
Whoa.
this little Draugr dude or
Vergar.
Dvergar.
Looks
Draugr,
tired.
yeah,
Diverger?
little, yep, little dwarf guy. And there
Smurf?
are a
He looks a little
Totally.
like Papa
He
Smurf.
is a Smurf.
We do not
He's a
call them
Viking
Smurfs
Papa
in this
Smurf.
household.
Jumbo size Smurf.
Though that would be a jerf.
He's a Viking Papa Smurf.
and then we have where did my token go? Oh yeah, we'll just use these guys. Boop, boop, boop.
Thugs galore.
And a series of dudes. And there's some I'll just put them all out. Do.
There's so many of them.
Do.
It's okay. But yes, there are a lot of them. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
All bad guys go to not heaven.
There we go.
Dead by 11.
Dead by 11. Yep. And you've got a number of dudes, and these dude man bros are all making their way towards the forge, right? And you are you're kind of upslope. There's a rise. There's a bit of a kind of a small sort of ridge line, if you will, between you and that you're kind of peering over, kind of overlooking this scene. And I would say you're probably about 50 yards to 70, probably 70 yards, maybe. Like from them, from this kind of spot, kind of off to the. Let me do this. Let's do this. I'll use Astrid.
70 yards, you said?
Yeah, 70 yards or so.
So
Okay.
10 feet, all right.
Yeah. So you're probably like in this kind of direction in relation to the inset map, right? Astrid is like your position, and then to the to that, right? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Oh, come on. God damn it.
Excuse me.
This is gonna be a fight.
Yeah. There's a couple of guys that you can see are kind of hanging out still, kind of at the ruin, at the camp. But you can see most of the kind of group is going with as a main kind of body. This Vergar is being led by two dudes as before when he came out to go to the bathroom.
Can I ask a topography question real quick?
Yes, sir.
What is to the east on the map, I guess to the right of the map, above them? Like, is it a flat plain? Is it a hillside or a mountainside above them? What is it?
Yeah, it's like a mountain. So there's like a kind of a ridge line that kind of almost follows this cliff a bit on the inset. That's kind of where you are, and then kind of curves up to higher and higher ground above you. So as you get kind of more north on that inset, like in relative, it gets more and more elevated. and then lower elevation away to your south and west.
Could we make an avalanche?
Exacto mundo.
That probably is a good call because yeah, that's a lot more dudes than we thought it was last time. So that changes things.
Yeah, I thought they just brought like 2 of their closest friends. Like now it's the whole half the campus.
I have one of those feathers
Leaving.
left that I was thinking I could fire an arrow and perhaps trigger an avalanche. I don't know if anybody else has anything that might be able to aid with that.
Nothing that's going to cause an avalanche distantly. Shockingly, as long as he gets close to something, Gundar's full of thunderous noise, but he has to be there.
Right up on it.
Which is not
Right
a
up-
great way to trigger an avalanche if
Right
you
up in the
expect to
heart
survive
of it, as it
Yeah,
were.
you don't want to be in it
Um,
necessarily.
all right.
I
to-
could bless us.
I have to take this out of the oven. So keep talking, keep planning. I will be right back.
So a bless, you're saying? What is that again?
Yeah,
That's a D. Is that a D4?
Bless is
No.
always good.
Well, I mean, yes. Whenever a target makes an attack or a saving throw, yeah, they can roll an extra D4 and add it.
Okay, that would help. I don't have any advantages left, so I'm going to need to roll good if we go this route.
Steve, what are the chances that you have access to the invisibility spell?
I don't. I was thinking about it, but I didn't take it. And I don't find anything anywhere ever.
I don't think that's true.
I'm sorry, did I complain out loud?
Yeah, but I don't think that's
Yeah, you did. It's okay.
that's true.
Wizards and the associated classes is the only real gold sink in any version of D&D.
I just have, my blaster spells, Firebolt, Chromatic Orb, but I would like to save those for a fight.
I mean, I could get in the fight fast using Zephyr. I could race up there. I could close the distance pretty quick. Maybe have Iceland sort of cause a little bit of a hullabaloo to slow them down.
Well, if we can trigger an avalanche and then come in just behind it, that's I think our best force multiplier at this point.
Let me bless you first before you run off, though.
Is this a ridge up here next to them, or is that
Yeah, that's a
drop-off?
cliff.
Does that go up or does that go straight down?
Down.
Yeah, if you remember like this map, if it will go there. There we go. It's very much, this is a little more
Representative?
yes, thank you, representative. And it kind of carries on. And that's kind of where the kind of that edge is a little more broken along this spot, a little less defined, but like definitely like this is all empty space on down to wherever.
And this other side is a cliff going down towards them. Like, are we above them?
You are above them. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, you are above them. They are below you. You're kind of on a ridge line that runs kind of almost parallel to the cliff. Why don't we? How are we going to do this? Let's see.
Are we avalanching?
We're asking the same questions.
Let me come to here.
Ah!
Nope. Yeah, don't worry.
Suck it
about
as
it.
you
Worm is
worm!
back.
It's a flashback scene.
No, I'm just grabbing the this guy here. Good, let me get rid of the worm. Don't worry. There's no worm here.
Worm's following
If the
us.
worm
I
shows
knew
up
it.
and he's on our side, that's fine.
I
Well,
don't
You
I
think
like
he's
us
on our
very much.
side?
Yeah, he didn't really like us.
Well, as long as
Yeah.
he's really against them, that's all I care about. There's more of them than there are of us, statistically speaking, more likely to get hit.
That's true.
They're all grouped up.
Why don't we go ahead and roll initiative, so we can manage this all in that fashion.
Well,
Ugh.
I'm gonna use my my feat combat ready before that happens
Sure.
to grant myself some temp hit points and cast Hunter's Mark. Just make sure I can do that. I don't know what the distance is. It's probably not possible, but we'll take a peek. Range, no, definitely can't do
120
that.
feet.
I will instead use my bonus action to cast Zephyr Strike on myself.
Okay. Nice.
If I think we're ready to go, I would have cast Bless on us to prepare.
I mean, and you'll have feasible time, right? Like,
No, I'm going like probably last of all of us.
okay. Okay.
and
They're
then
They're not
we'll
expecting
all
us
run
though,
out.
so we do have
Yeah.
Right.
the element of surprise.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
So Vidar, what was your initiative roll?
16.
16. Did anyone get higher than a 16? Gunder,
Yes.
what was yours?
19.
19. Okay.
For like the first time ever.
10, above 10.
I got an. Oh, I'm sorry, not above 10.
5 to 10.
8.
I got an 8.
Okay. Which one of you is more dexterous?
Oh, probably not me. I have a 12
Ah.
dexterity.
Same.
Ooh, rollies, rollies.
All right.
D20s, D20
Yeah,
off.
yeah.
That's not
D20 off.
copyrighted yet, is it?
Oh,
All right.
This
I
team
win.
doesn't like me.
Victory. The BT team does hate you.
Roll 20 likes me better.
That's been
That's
well
true.
established.
Roll 20's got to like somebody.
Where is this? Oh, why did I close that? I need you. Let me roll for myself. Oh, I got the delay. All right, I rolled a 15. Okay, 16, 17. And Vidar, you got a 16?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we're going to go Gunder. This guy. Well, this is what I call the command group. Then Vidar. Then Astrid. And then this guy. Okay. Let me lock all of that down so I don't accidentally do dumb stuff to it. Okay. Boom. Lockdown.
Palms are sweating.
It's time for mom's spaghetti. No? Okay. All right. Let's do this. So yes, here you are. Top of the ridge line. Enemies moving out with some kind of intent. What are you doing? Gunder.
Checking 1 second for a spell. Looking it up. Okay, yeah, that lasts 8 hours. So Gunter casts aid on himself and kind of hunkers down because he has nothing he can immediately contribute to the Avalanche plan.
Okay.
Thank you, Darth. Thank you, Darth.
Ooh.
My hands are sweating so
Thanks.
much. Oh. Thank you.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm expecting us to die in this encounter.
All right. So the command group, they move. The
Quick
oh, sorry,
interjection.
go ahead. Yeah.
I choose 3 creatures within range to get aid.
For
So-
aid. Nice.
Also, Astrid and
Oh.
Stieg get 5. Your hit point maximum increases by 5, and your current hit points go up by 5 for the next 8 hours.
This is not
Yes.
this is not temporary hit points. This is to the
Nope.
hit points. Okay.
Straight
sweet.
hit points.
Thank you.
That is useful.
So it
By
stacks.
5. Yeah.
It
great.
stacks with your power,
I
Dave,
love it.
which is dope.
Thank you.
Oh God, if Rangers had aid.
Gods help us. Gods help us.
So this guy, Bloodless, the runecaster, and the Jotun, they move further down towards the thing. I'm gonna do. What we'll do is, nope, I'm not gonna bother with that. Vidar.
Yes, sir. I'm going to go ahead and use my bonus action to change the music.
Okay.
Actually, no, that's not true. I'm going to use my bonus action to dash with my skis on, and I'm going to ski down the hill towards the runes, getting in range of the cliffside above with my bow as I'm skiing down the hill, drawing my bow until I know I'm in range.
Mm-hmm.
It's got the feather on it. I'm using the
Yep.
last feather for
So
maximum avalanche power.
So I want to get this straight. You're going to use your magical bow that does regular extra damage that doesn't have any thunder or fire effects to try to start an avalanche.
But I'm using a magical feather that does 4 times normal damage. So I'm going to try to damage the structure of the cornice that's above these guys and have it come flying down and bury them all.
Okay. Let's have you make a call it a perception or survival roll to find a good. It's going to be difficult because this seems a bit of a stretch. I'll be honest.
Okay, I'm
into it.
I'm just stretching.
Yep,
I'll do a survival check. That's going to be a 21.
21. All right, you identify a spot that you think perhaps there's an overhang with some like ice, right? And that you could perhaps damage the ice to cause to in a way that would cause a bunch of it to fall, that could kind of perhaps loose a shelf of snow upon them.
Okay.
And well, you know what, let me take a look at something really quick. door. Nope, not dimension door. I really wish that I could turn off looking at sources I don't have in fucking Dungeons and Dragons D&D Beyond.
Agreed.
Because every time I search for stuff, it always gives me fucking Rick and Morty. You know what isn't
Stop it,
helpful
Rick.
to me? Rick and Morty.
It's a good
Because
show.
all of this, the information is the same as in the DMG or the player's handbook, but I can't look at it. If I click on it, nope. Fuck, I don't. Fuck you, you stupid thing. Nope, that's not helpful. Okay, fuck it. That's taking too long.
What are we trying to look up?
I was gonna look up like how much damage a door has, how many hit points a door has. But it only wants to give me sources that I don't care about. Make an attack roll. It's gonna be what's the range on a bow? 300
with
feet?
my longbow, I don't know if a U longbow makes a difference, but with the longbow, it is 150.
150.
Yep.
So it'll be more than that.
So I'm going to use
So it'll
all
be
my
it.
movement, including my Zephyr
Yeah.
Strike, whatever it takes to get close enough where it's going to
Okay.
be not a
Which is-
disadvantaged shot.
Okay. Sure. Yep.
So I have a bonus action dash on my skis. I've got my
Yep.
movement, and then I've got on top of that my Zephyr Strike, which doubles my movement.
Right. So you got like a 90,
I can move 90 feet.
90 feet.
Mhm.
Okay. Yep. Let's do it.
Okay.
Yeah. Give me an attack roll.
All right, here we go. I'm using my advantage, Darth. Thank you very much for this. Freya, guide my arrow. Ooh, thank you. 23 to hit.
All right. Let me see some. Let's see some damage.
Plus,
Now
don't you have a
remind me,
bless or
do I
something?
just multiply the damage by 4? I guess I do. So it's gonna be. That's not bad. That's gonna be 13 times 4 is 52 points of damage.
52 points of damage.
That's not
That's
bad.
good. That's a good amount.
That's gotta be more than a door.
That's a
God,
good
I would
amount.
hope so. That's the last of the Raven Feathers.
Ooh.
Bye.
Well, he didn't
Yeah.
say what kind of door. It might be like a mithril door, and
I don't even know where. Like, I'm now just looking at the
Doors of
DMG. I don't.
perception.
It's not. I don't know that it's in there. I don't care anymore. Yeah. Give me. Let's see. All right. You shoot, and you ski. You shoot, and there is a distant crack, right, that you hear later because it's further away. It's not that far away, actually. It's only 100, less than 300 feet. You can still hear it normally. This kind of chunk of ice falls, and it was super slow today. And you can see that some snow begins to fall and gather speed. Okay. Very good. And you have started an avalanche.
That's all I ever
I don't-
wanted. That's really all I ever wanted to. I wanted to hear
Yeah.
you say that word. Thank you.
Yeah.
Goals.
Nice.
That's it, folks. We'll see you next time.
All right.
Well, it's
Astrid.
made my choice very easy as I cast Bless on
Okay.
the 3 people within range, which is myself and Gunter and Stieg. So please take an additional D4 to your attacks and saves.
hashtag blast.
Hashtag Bless.
Hashtag blessed. Nice.
And if
Go ahead.
we're all moving forward as a party, I would move forward a bit. But if we haven't yet, then I'll stay where I am.
Okay.
I definitely did not move forward.
And now, so as a bonus action, I can cast Spiritual Weapon. Can I do that if I cast a first level spell?
Yes.
Nope.
Yeah, you can.
Nope.
Right?
You can only
No.
cast
Cantrip.
one spell with levels.
Oh,
In
yeah.
a
Spiritual
turn.
weapon's a spell.
Yeah, it's a
First
spell.
level.
Okay. All right. Then that's all I do.
Unless you get a second action, and then you can cast. And then you can cast. So if you have haste on yourself, you can cast 2 spells of leveled.
Damn.
I would check the text, but I do not believe that is correct.
I distinctly remember Jeremy Crawford
Ooh.
saying so very recently.
Ooh.
Then they have updated their take on things recently.
Yeah. But anyway, you have to have haste for that.
Yeah, we don't have
Yeah, Steve.
Well, I mean, I
Okay.
do.
We don't have that around here.
that. Hey,
I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm going to. Let me check something real quick.
Okay.
It's just
I'm too far away.
skin.
I'm just gonna say,
fucking Ned Flanders.
Well, I watched that show that you told me to watch where they're like fighting off skis. What was that called?
Did
The
you
Last
really
King
watch
or
it?
whatever.
Isn't it? Yeah, The Last King.
Amazing.
So good.
I love. Yeah,
It's
it
so
inspired
good.
me, dude.
Yeah.
I can't do anything from this distance, so I'm going to just say to my party, we should stay together. Vidar can move really quickly.
Mhm.
I'll follow you. That's all I got.
That's smart.
I'm not going to lead the charge with 36 hit points.
Against
Squishy
a
wizard.
grip of bad
Well, I
guys.
mean, like Vidar's already down there.
And a 13 AC. Let's
He
do
is
this.
he's way ahead, though.
Yeah.
He can move fast, though.
Um,
That's Zephyr.
Yeah.
He's a lightning bolt right now.
You're muted.
I also
Michael.
kind of thought he
Later.
went off at an angle to go do the avalanche thing instead of a straight line at them.
Mm-hmm.
Did he go up or
I
down?
just skied towards them wherever I could get in range. So wherever that is.
Well, it's hard to ski up at
Well,
a very
down,
fast
sorry.
rate. Yeah.
We were up on a hill.
Yeah. So ski down. Probably, I envision it like down and across. Right.
Yep.
Okay. Let me roll a very easy, perhaps not necessarily. Let me roll oh wow. All right. So none of those dudes notice that anything is wrong.
What?
Well, hang on, let me hang on, what does a bandit dude
This is the
have?
best plan ever, guys.
Oh, bandit dude. 4. Yeah, they didn't even get a 5, so they
Yeah.
haven't noticed. And, and it's still within a very small amount of time of this avalanche. As a matter of fact, let's do this.
God, I love the sound of that word right now.
There we go.
What does that mean?
I don't know if you guys saw this, but the chat informed us that Adore has 15 hit points.
Oh,
yeah.
thank you.
Thanks,
Thank you,
chat.
chat.
Adore.
Thank you.
Adore is almost as strong as I am.
We have people giving us stuff in the
Stieg
in
is
the
worth
chat.
2 doors.
Worth at
This is-
least 2 doors.
This is all I've ever wanted in a
Sturdy
stream is for the
doors.
chat to tell me how to do stuff. No, that's fantastic. Thank you. Okay. in 3 rounds, the avalanche will reach the cliff edge. It takes time, right? It's not an instantaneous thing. I should say in 3 more rounds. So these guys, they move. So the whole party they're all kind of off of this map now, and we're kind of in that unmapped space between the two. I can do this. There we go. Oh yeah. What if I just made this the hugest token ever? Okay. You know what? Stop. God damn it.
So big.
What is happening?
We're out of control.
Shit.
There is no such control. Is an illusion.
I can't.
That's true.
What? Okay, that didn't work. I'm sorry. It's too big.
It was a perfect size, buddy. Don't worry. It is the size it needs to be.
There, let's do that. This way I can get these.
Stop it, Ashley.
I can't help
Do not
it.
stop it, Ashley.
There we go.
There's always a "that's what she said" joke ready to go.
I know.
Always. I love that.
Whoa.
They multiplied.
Holy
Just-
shit.
Where'd those guys
It's a good
come
thing we
from?
got that avalanche coming in 3 rounds.
God damn it.
They just
Glock.
reproduced like gremlins.
Clock, what is happening?
fed 'em after
Anarchy.
Do not feed them after midnight. Everybody knows this.
Just-
Fuck. This.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to get it so that we have a representation of where people are, but this fucking bullshit is fighting me. I have too many tokens in there.
Well, you need to be fought, bro.
The map is breaking down, I guess.
We've broken the matrix.
Just feel
So
free to
slow.
delete a
Why
couple
is
of those, couple extra of those.
Yeah, you don't need what, like 9 of those?
Yeah, I
Take a
think
few
what
away.
was there like 1 or 2? There's 1 or 2 guys.
You guys, think of this avalanche as essentially a giant can of whiteout. It's just going to white out all those bad guys right off the field.
You think?
And there'll be a Jotun head just poking up.
That's right. He'll be fine.
Just
This is
happy
their
to see
natural
us.
habitat.
Yeah, he's gonna be like, "Oh, that was brisk."
Do you want a low ping or a high ping?
Low
Multi-ping?
pan?
Is it? What's that, Andy?
How about a low pan?
No,
Remember that guy?
it's an internet question. It's an internet
Is that what it was?
question.
We're not put on this earth to get it, Mr. Stig.
Best movie ever.
You guys are
You're not wrong.
over here.
Oh, good. We're still alive.
God,
Ish.
what the fuck?
Avalanche and a monster
Who
surge.
the fuck keeps touching this thing?
Yeah, don't touch anything.
I'm not touching that window.
I can't.
We're
I'm
talking about
to
windows
fucking-
now? I thought we were doing
I'm about
doors.
to. I'm about to throw this thing across the fucking room.
We-
We can
You
theater
elite.
of the minds this
Yeah,
too.
right.
We
Exactly.
could figure that out, I think.
We can't theater of the mind. That's why we have the
I
map.
like the other I like the other
Um,
map, not this way.
That's the problem. So, and then there's an avalanche, which we will represent by this token. It's coming. It's moving to the left. Anyway, Gunder.
I'm waiting on that avalanche to do the deed, so I'm just kind of hanging out, waiting.
Okay. the command group. Okay. That's enough for them. You see the taller figure, this leader dude, kind of turn and look, and you can see that he says something, and the rune walker looks, the Jotun looks, everybody looks, and Vidar, give me a perception roll.
All right. That's going to be a total of 17.
17. You hear faintly as the wind kind of carries a bit towards you. You can hear him say, kind of angrily yell, or shout rather. He says, you hear, "Damn it, take care of this."
It's good. He should shout louder, because of avalanches.
Take care of that avalanche.
I mean, should we yodel? Like, would that help?
Yodelay.
Yep.
With that perception check, Chad, can I ask a question?
Sure.
Do I get the sense that they know that we are there? So I imagine that you are a bit more in like off in this area. You're kind of behind them and above them. I don't think they have seen you. Okay.
Their role wasn't super huge,
Mm-hmm.
Even for the leaders. And they definitely see this avalanche, and that's like their field of vision right now is this mass of snow and ice and rock that is coming down upon them.
Oops.
Sorry.
Did I do that?
And I think, let's see, that
I've been thinking about avalanches all week since last session.
It's a good thought. I like that thought.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Avalanches. Oh. I thought you had
And
some salt marsh.
you see
Mm-mm.
the this rune walker dude holding his staff, and you can see the kind of like effects of power that kind of hold the Jotun, and kind of you can see this like energy field, as it were, that kind of forces the Jotun's chains on. He holds up the staff and looks up at the mountainside, and he pulls something from his clothing and kind of throws it in that direction, a small
right.
object, and you can see as he throws it, whatever this object is kind of flashes and becomes a kind of a red spark that shoots up towards the avalanche and erupts in a ball of flame, perhaps a fireball, as it were.
Shit.
And consumes an amount of snow and ice. 7, 8, 13, 18, 21, and 26. Lessons, although this avalanche is still happening, it is perhaps slightly less. And
Hot dog.
literally
nom,
a
nom.
hot dog. And they kind of hurry their movement efforts as much as a person can. The big dude, he grabs a hold of the Vergar and kind of throws him, like hauls him up, like almost like a backpack, like the one shoulder backpack, like and kind of makes his way towards further towards the forge bit. Vidar,
Yes.
hello. What would you like to do?
So I will move up to the ruins and sort of take cover. Some sort of cover, basically, I'm trying to get within the ruins, but still have eyes on the party and the avalanche. And then I'm going to ready an action.
There are 2 guys there.
Okay.
That you had seen there. One of them is kind of below the outside of the ruins, and one of them is kind of on top of like the wall, as it were.
Okay, the one that's outside the ruins.
Yep.
If I use my dash action, can I get to him on my skis?
Yeah. Because you can move a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, even without my bonus action on my skis, because I have proficiency with cross-country skis. That's the kind of ranger I am.
That's the kind of
Svilland.
game
An
we're
excellent
playing.
kind of ranger.
That's power gaming, folks, right there. So I don't get the sense that either of these 2 left behind guys have noticed me as I'm coming into the scene. But would I have to go past one of them?
I'm gonna give them a chance to see you.
Okay.
As you move, like as you ski down towards them, it's not going to be great because of course their attention is also now on this avalanche.
All right.
And
All right, I look back, I see the rest of my party up on the hill still. You guys are still up on top of the hill.
Yep.
I'm going to just ski up and take cover along the edge of the ruins and essentially duck behind them for cover, and then I'm going to ready an action with my sacks I still have my bow to take a shot with my bow if I get the sense that one of them has seen me.
Okay.
So that is that's my action, is to ready that.
All right, so let me get these guys out of here.
Can you cross-country ski stealthily, I think maybe you can. I don't know.
It's rather quiet.
And graceful.
Yeah. So where are you wanting to get to on the map here? Essentially, if you put that
Right behind that
Where's
pillar, I
that?
think. Yeah.
Okay. Let me go ahead and make a roll for these guys. They didn't beat it.
Okay.
I didn't tell you, but it was 15.
Okay.
And they did not see you.
I didn't hear anything.
They are pretty entranced by this avalanche, as indeed they should be.
Okay. And then I will just hold my position.
Okay.
Still with my action ready if they do somehow turn around and spot me to fire off that that arrow.
Okay. And so you're just gonna move and chill.
I'm gonna move and I'm essentially ducking behind that for cover.
Okay.
Yep, with a ready to
Cool.
action.
Oh, right.
Yep.
Okay. Astrid.
Yeah. So how far am I away from Vidar?
About 50 yards
Okay.
or so. 60
And-
yards.
I don't want to run in front of the avalanche, but can I close the distance any?
Yeah, right. So yeah, right now the avalanche is more occupying a section kind of between the two like terrain features, right? So it's kind of that space in between the ruins and the forge, kind of where the command group, as I call it, is. That's not to say that it won't change, because it might do that, but
I am not following.
which part?
Like where stuff
What-
is. So the avalanche is coming towards that group of bad guys, right?
Yep.
And Vidar is where?
On the
Vidar is yeah. So Vidar is down here by the ruin.
Okay.
Um,
So then, and that's 50 feet away from me.
50 yards,
So 150.
50 to 60 yards.
150 feet.
Yes.
150
yeah,
feet.
150
Okay.
feet.
All right, I'll just dash forward, so that'll be
Okay.
60 feet.
Okay. Give me a. Do you have snowshoes?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me athletics roll.
Oh, good. This will be great. Oh, well,
Okay.
that helps.
Okay.
19 even.
Okay. So you move.
Not bad.
You move one move. You move two move. You maintain your footing and move another half move
Okay.
on account of slope.
Okay. All right. So I'm like 45 feet forward.
Well, so yeah, you move. So if you moved 30 and then dashed 30, so
Yeah.
for 60 and then another 15, so 75
Oh,
feet.
another.
So you're
Okay,
like,
cool.
so that's like right there almost. That's like halfway. It's a little over halfway. Yeah.
All right. That is
Okay.
what I will do.
Steve.
All right. Where's Vidar? Or not Vidar, Gundar?
Gundar
Right
is right
next
next
to
to you.
I'm going to say, keep up, Gundar. And I'm going to start running down the hill.
Gundar, in fact, makes that face like, what? And then, good on him.
Kids are on the move.
Mhm.
Keep up.
Do I get to roll anything?
You dash forward.
Yep, double dash.
Yeah, give me an athletics roll.
I'm so good at these.
I know, right? This is not her strength.
Woo!
What is that? Like a 4?
It's a 6. Was it athletics? Athletics? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you have
Start
snowshoes
tumbling
as well,
down.
right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So you see Astrid go, and you're like, I got this, and you take off, and you move the first 30 feet, and you're like, yeah, I'm feeling good. This is all right. And then you kind of hit a soft spot on that dash movement on that second 30 feet, and you sink as you're moving forward and kind of start to fall, and you tumble all the way down.
Oh, it's like 50 feet, right?
Well, no, you're gonna move. How much did I say? So Astrid moved 75 feet. So you move 90 feet.
Do I hit the fort?
No, that's 120 feet,
Oh, okay.
Okay.
right? Because that's 60 yards or whatever.
I'm just making myself
I don't know
rewide.
fucking
Catch
distance.
70 yards is 210 feet.
The numbers keep
Oh.
changing.
Okay, so yeah, you come to a stop right here in an explosion of snow, taking 8 damage
Oof.
Ooh, Steve.
from being tossed around,
Really?
tossing yourself around like a rag doll.
Also,
Down the
Steve,
mountain.
Going down a hill, I lose
Going down
1/3
it,
my hit
yeah.
points.
Yeah.
going forward, do remember you're blessed.
Oh, am I blessed? Would that have
Well,
mattered?
that's attacks and saves, so not skill check.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? Okay.
Yeah. Aid, or sorry, not aid. The
Bless.
other one you're thinking of is guidance.
Guidance.
So
Guidance
how
is
many
skill checks?
how many
Eight,
hit points?
eight bludgeoning damage.
Ouch.
How far did I fall?
Farther than I ran.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, I mean,
200.
you essentially
100 feet.
Yeah.
I don't think Steve would have thrown himself off a cliff.
no, you didn't throw yourself off a cliff. You were running on a slope down a snowy mountainside in
Snowballed.
snowshoes, and then you hit a soft spot and started to tumble.
You
All
tripped
right.
and kept going.
Yeah, it's just like in the James Bond movie.
All right.
Uh,
I'm good. I'm still alive
Yeah,
you'll
Yeah.
be fine.
for now.
Just don't get shot. You'll be fine.
the regular bandits. Oh wow, yeah. Have continued to not see anybody other than a giant mass of snow. These two guys, this other guy climbs up here. He's like, "Fuck this! I don't want to be down here where there's snow coming." And the other guys hurry to move across to it. I don't know. Try to get somewhere safe. Let me do this. Nope. They keep going forward. Yep. You either run back or forward, so they're going to keep running forward. Let me tick down. There we go. The avalanche is coming down. Let's see if anything else happens. All right. No tertiary avalanches have started yet. there's a obvious rumble, like you can hear it now. It's gaining that momentum. It's just a mass of snow, ice, and rock. Gunnar.
Gunther's just gonna sigh for a second, be confused, and then levitate himself down the slope using the power of heart. Or he'll start running using his snowshoes, which is more likely.
Okay. Are you gonna dash?
I will double dash indeed.
All right, give me an athletics roll. What
That is a 13.
A 13, okay.
That +6 to athletics.
Yes.
Because he is a strapping boy.
Yeah, you like Astrid, you move another half movement, another 15 feet. But do not fall because you rolled better than a 10.
The power of having numbers.
It's just a trick of keeping up the momentum. I should have looked at more cool spells for this guy. What else can he do to try to fucking not have how do you defeat an avalanche with low level spells?
I don't think you do.
Yeah, right. You cast animate dead. Animate dead on the snow. Raise it up as a new frost giant, because everyone knows snow comes from ground up frost giants.
Could you use control water or something like that, maybe, to
yeah.
shield yourself, possibly?
Yes. If you cast water breathing, does that let you breathe in snow?
You can control like 5 cubic feet of water.
There is one surefire way to defeat an avalanche.
There is, to cast Liam's tiny hut.
Yep.
Fuck it, Kiss. It takes a minute to cast.
I know.
Can't do it. Oh no. Yeah. All right.
Embrace the inevitable.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right.
It was inevitable.
Yeah, he is going to move. They're just going to move across. You can see that the Rune Walker seems to be he's like preparing something. You can see him like kind of like he's like looking for some stuff audibly, like, or not audibly, but visually he's like digging through his stuff, like I've got some shit in here somewhere. What am I gonna exactly.
You better run.
Right. And Vidar,
Yes.
what would you like to do?
Neither of these two thugs have noticed.
They have not
Steve
noticed
or
you
I.
yet. Yeah, because I have rolled very bad for them.
Yep. But we would need to go past them if we were to engage in melee combat with the other group that's about to get covered in a...
With the main group. Yeah, and they're about hang on. Let me do this so I can actually have fucking math here. So
No
100
math.
times 3 is times 0.75.
Square root of...
So the main group is like over 150 feet away from you now,
Mhm.
because they've kept moving, right? So they're like around 3/4 of the way, or like 2/3 of the way across to the 4G bit.
Does it appear like
'Cause
they're
they've kept-
still in? Sorry, go ahead.
They're still in the avalanche zone for sure.
Okay. Are we
but
in the avalanche zone? Has anything changed relative to its trajectory?
You give me give me a survival roll. It's not really your forte, but you know,
That's 27.
you're a ranger. You have a feeling that, you know, probably where the two of you there, you're probably fairly safe.
Okay.
Unless like the avalanche triggers a second avalanche like near you. Probably where these two dudes, like you can see that it'll probably end up clipping like the kind of top portion of these ruins here.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and grab Stieg and pull him up from his barrel roll down the hill.
Yep.
And then I'm just gonna say, stay out of sight. And I'm going to use my Zephyr movement and my normal movement to get up in this area here. You can
Okay.
see where I'm
Yeah.
pinging, like kind of behind this wall. So kind of up, around, and right into here.
Sure.
And then I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to ready an action to fire my bow if either of those two thugs notice myself or my party.
Okay. I like it. Astrid.
I would like to follow Veeder.
Okay.
So I will continue. Actually, you know what? I will just do my regular movement towards the way Veeder went. And
without dashing, no dash.
Yeah, and as I pass Stieg, I would like to cast Cure Wounds on him.
Okay. Yeah, you can. Your regular movement will get you. We'll get you up to Stieg.
Okay. All right, that is 3 plus. So it's 7 total. Hit points.
Beat. Thank you.
He's got like snow in his ears, just caked on him. Yeah.
That was
Steve.
total 7, you said?
Mm-hmm.
I am going to just hide myself right behind here.
Okay.
Right behind the pillar. And wait for things to pop off.
Okay. Do you want to give me a stealth roll?
Sure. I'm super good at these too.
If you want to mechanically hide.
Natural 20.
Natural 20 though.
Nice.
Fucking A.
20s cover many of our sins.
Yeah.
Just buried myself in snow.
Yeah, you hunker down and you would never know that you were there.
Yeah.
I mean, you would know that you were there,
Wait,
but
do we know that he's there?
they wouldn't know.
I still
Astrid
have
knows.
Natural snow camouflage all over my body.
Yeah, you're snow camouflage and everything.
You'll make a good Scotty someday.
He's just
Yeah.
so pale to begin with, you know.
Yeah.
It just
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Okay, these bandit dudes. Yep. They're fucking oblivious. And they move. These guys kind of look like they're like hunkering down. Like they kind of seem to be talking to each other. Like, what the fuck? What do we do?
let's get him.
And at the end of the round, I'm going to, yep. Not make that roll. So I'm going to tick that down.
Chad, I don't know if you saw it, but Scarpy TV just gave you an advantage.
Oh, nice.
So thank you, Scarpy.
Thank
Thanks a
you,
lot.
buddy.
Good to see you.
But hey, let's take a break.
Ooh.
Let's take a 10 minutes. Let's take a break. Let's take a break. And
Hot mics.
yeah, we'll see what happens. Who gets caught on the avalanche, who doesn't, who falls off the mountain, who doesn't, what will become of our party and their quarries. When we return in 10 minutes.
See you then.
We'll be back. Let us get back to this hoedown.
I need to make sure you understand this is not the definition of a hoedown. This is at best a hootenanny, but it might definitely be a shenanigans.
Or Shindig.
Hang on. Let's start again. Let us get back to this snowdown.
There we go.
Okay, I'm gonna give it to you this time.
They're definitely going to have to shindig their way out of this one.
Oh, nice. Yeah, doing the floss won't help them. If you floss really fast, will snow not be able to settle around you?
I think so. That's what they say.
Yep. Yeah. I think isn't that a core bard mechanic?
It is known.
Just doing the
It is
floss.
known. Yeah, flossing.
I'm
That's
concerned
that's-
and alarmed by everything I'm hearing right now.
That's their level 9 ability, the floss. Anyway, welcome back, everyone. I hope you are now refreshed as we are and ready to see what happens here on the edge of a mountain in the face of / in the wake of an avalanche. Yeah. Gunder.
Well, reckon it's time to run down their hills. So I'll run down their hill to try and catch up with the rest of the party.
Okay. Are you dashing?
Through the snow.
Okay. Give me an athletics roll. Yeah.
That's a 24.
Yeah,
Very
you are able to make it to where Astrid and Stieg are, or rather where Astrid is. You're not sure where Stieg is.
Don't
Frickin-
step on him.
Oh, good. He's now an understudy, Snow Fremen.
Yep.
All of a sudden, you just see two eyeballs.
Look,
Hello, Gunder.
right? It's like Schwarzenegger at the end of
Shai Halud.
Yeah.
at the end of
No.
Predator, but it's snow. All right. These boys, now that the Avalanche, the front end, the leading edge, I guess, leading edge, that makes sense. The leading edge of the Avalanche is now bearing down upon them. The bad guy, I can't think of words anymore. The bloodless. He has a fucking title. Bloodless.
Guy with the blue sword.
The guy with the blue sword, yeah.
Hey, I got a blue sword
with
too.
a
We're gonna
bare
talk about that.
pauldron. He is going to make a mad dash to try to get into a more advantageous spot
Towards us or away from us?
Away
away
the
from you.
avalanche,
Yeah,
probably, right?
yeah. So he is going to try to like make it to. Let's do that. I can do this. Do. So he is like kind of a little bit off of this map, and he's going to try to cross this distance and throw himself kind of into this little depression. But he's going to attempt
You
to.
okay, buddy?
He should know that depression isn't going to save him from anything.
Maybe he should get a cat.
Here's a bear.
The state of that bear indicates he may need more therapy than we thought.
He rolled really good. I used an advantage.
Nice. Scarpy.
I'm going the wrong way to look at this. Where's the stat block? There we go. Give me my stat block. Doot. Athletics. Oh, yeah. 25. That's real good. That's real good. He disappears from your visions with the Dvergar in tow. The mage and the Jotun cannot move that fast. He kind of uses his staff power thing and kind of positions the Jotun in between him and the avalanche. And
A Jotun
appears
break.
to. Yep. Yeah. It's classic tactic. And Vidar. Hello.
Hi. These two fellas have still not noticed anything.
Yep. I haven't been able to roll better than an 8.
Okay.
Let's pick him off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Vidar is going to close the distance.
Okay.
And fuck it, he's pulling his swords,
Oh yeah.
and he is going to race up and attack the one on the left.
Okay.
So I don't know if is that about 30 feet or so to get there? That's his move. Would that take his full movement approximately?
Let's see. Distance that would take you more than one movement. That would probably take you like 1.5.
Okay. He will move in and he will take 2 swings with his swords.
Swords.
Yep. So the first one is going to be with the magical sax, and as he swings it, you hear this howling wolf sound.
Yeah. Oh.
Exactly.
You could hit something metal if you wanted to, too.
That is
Werewolves
going to
of
be a
Svilland.
23 to hit,
Is he wearing armor?
and that is going to be a
Yeah, that'll
total
hit.
of. Do I get to add that anything to my damage from the aid, Ashley? No.
Aid
Not
wasn't
from aid.
me,
Okay.
but you do get a D4 to attack.
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah.
So
I
that's
don't know
going to
if
be a
Because
total of
Hashtag
9.
blessed.
Yep.
Yeah, 'cause
No,
blessed.
I don't think I was blessed though, was I?
Oh, you're
Anyways,
right. Oh,
it's
you're
9
right, you
piercing on the
weren't.
first one, and then he's going to swing with
Okay.
the second sword.
Sorry.
And oops, wrong. That's a wrong die. That's going to be a 21 to hit. And
Yeah.
damage for that's going to be that's going to be a 13 piercing. 13 slashing, and then he is going to use the rest of his extra movement from Zephyr to run back this way about 15 feet.
Okay.
And he's gonna just turn around and go, Nana, Nana, Boo Boo, you can't catch me.
Woo!
And
Maybe you slide. Do you like slide into one of the tents? Like
No.
baseball slide back? No.
he'll slide, but then he'll just kind of turn and say that,
Yeah,
and
okay.
essentially trying to goad them a little bit.
Okay. That guy, he says, "Oh, what?" And then he dies.
So I was right.
Because he doesn't have that many hit points. And I'm just gonna to reduce token mode. I will destroy his token. Bloop.
Okay.
That's my turn.
That's a good
Astrid.
turn.
Yeah. I am going to run up and cast Toll the Dead on the other guy. So I only need to get within, I believe, 60 feet.
Right. 60
him.
feet? Okay. So like 60 feet would be like the bottom of these stairs.
Okay.
That would be like 60 feet to him, give or
Okay.
take.
Sure. I'll do that.
Okay.
And then
that is a saving throw.
wisdom.
Wisdom. He does not succeed.
Nice.
Please take actually it's an 8, but please take 9 necrotic damage because of my magic holy symbol.
Yeah. 9 damage.
Yeah.
He says, there's a snow witch.
Wow. Accurate but unfair.
So judgy.
And then, he says, what is this?
You're
Steve.
doomed.
Can I see that guy from where I am? If I go around, like peek around the corner here at the top of the stairs over
You
here.
can kind of see a little bit of him. He might be what you would consider like half cover from you.
Hmm.
Unless you like move like
Oh,
say
he's
towards
not going to
Astrid.
make it to the next round. Like, you hit him once, it's going to take him down.
I'm gonna peek around that corner and cast magic missile.
Yeah.
Which ignores cover and
Ah.
automatically hits.
Um,
What level do you cast it at?
I'm using it. Let me check that real quick. I'll just cast it at first level. So it's
Yeah.
3d4 plus 4.
Okay.
3d4. I don't have my
3d4
spell
plus-
cards with me.
It's 3. Yeah, it's D4 plus 1 per missile. You can cast it with 3 missiles at first level.
3d. I'm using the stone for this one.
What does that do?
Just gives me 3 magic missiles.
His runestone.
7 plus 3, 10 force damage.
Yep. Bloop.
Quiet.
Yay!
Hey.
Man, this encounter was so easy.
It was.
Just wait
Excuse
for
me.
everybody else to come.
Excuse me. What?
So easy.
You want me to
keep it
roll
down,
for more
keep it down.
avalanches?
This is not. It's not goad the DM.
Anything else, Steve?
I'm just gonna stay down here. I'm gonna stay here
Okay,
behind the
okay.
pillar.
Comfortable in the snow. It's warm down here.
The bandits. Well, those guys bleed and die because they're dead.
Because they're mortal.
The other dudes begin to. Oh nope! They don't begin to panic. They do not, in fact, begin to panic. Miraculously,
Whoa.
they would have had they not rolled so well. That natural 20. But they kind of try to follow suit of the leader guy. Some of them try to crowd behind the Jotun as well. Oh wow, yeah, that was less good. So let's do this. Okay, cool. So one of them will get almost to where the bloodless dude is, but doesn't make it down the lip. A number of them like kind of trip and fall in the snow as they like try to run across this field of snow. And then let's see, one more roll to see if other avalanches happen. Nope. No more avalanches happen. I'm a little disappointed in that. I guess I could have made it like a skill check, like the
have
avalanche
done
is making a
advantage.
skill check. Actually, that's probably what I was doing. The avalanche is making a skill check to get more avalanches, but he keeps doing it very badly. Instead of the other snow making a saving throw against the avalanche snow. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
It doesn't matter because no more avalanches happen. So here's what happens. Vidar and Astrid, I would like you to make. I don't have avalanche rules. Give me a. I would allow for either, like, say, a dex or a strength saving throw. It's going to be super easy for you guys because you guys are on the outerior edge.
Not survival?
No, it's definitely a saving
Oh,
throw.
all
Yeah.
right.
I'll go with dexterity on mine.
Samesies.
25.
And I would like to do it with advantage.
Okay, that's a safe bet.
Wow.
Wow.
And, it's a save, so I'll add
Whoa.
my 4 to that.
That's
10.
10,
good,
okay.
right?
That's what you
Wow.
needed.
He
Beat
said
the
it was
fuck out of less
easier.
than 10.
He said
That
it
is
was
what you
easier.
needed. Yeah. So as this kind of wall of white, roaring snow and ice and rock, essentially moves now parallel to you. There's kind of the edge kind of scree field of shit starts pelting around like in the area where the two of you are. Of course, Vidar, technically you're behind a little bit of cover there. But You do not get hit by any falling debris. You hear a familiar sort of sound, kind of at the edge of your hearing. It's hard, just barely over the roar of the avalanche. Gunder, you know that sound very well. It is the sound of thunder, as in one last gambit, the Runewalker has cast Thunderwave out in front of them to try to break the avalanche around them. How do I make the avalanche roll a saving throw? I'm just not even gonna worry about that saving throw part. That seems silly. Because he had held his action. Thunderwave is a 2d8 plus 1 over level, so
That's fire.
yeah. He there's a, you don't really see this happen, but you hear it, and okay. Now, I'm just going to do. I'm gonna roll 2d8, and then I'm gonna multiply it. Yeah, I'm gonna multiply it by 10.
I like it.
Wow.
Because I don't want to try to roll 10d8. So it's 90, a collective 90 points of damage to anyone caught in the thing.
Each? Whoa.
Yeah, it's a fucking avalanche.
Yeah, baby.
How do you?
That's badass.
There's a spell in the book called Avalanche, and you don't want that either.
No, yeah.
Wow.
I mean, Stieg wants it.
Yeah. And there is this kind of insane cloud of
Yeah.
just like giant cloud of white. I'm gonna get rid of that. That's annoying. I mean, it looks cool.
That's awesome, though.
Yeah.
We get the idea.
That was worth the
That
feather.
yeah. And yeah. And then I'm gonna do this. Okay, I don't like that. That's more than I really think it should be. It doesn't matter. So this is, God damn it, a two tick timer for that's like how many rounds it would be until like you can like really see anything. I don't know if that makes sense.
Sure.
It's probably, yeah. Gunder, what do you do?
It's probably fine. Gunder is going to start moving out slowly towards and across the avalanche field.
Okay. Give me an athletics check. As you
16.
kind of, it's kind of difficult going, like there's places where it's super loose, so you're kind of ultimately it's like difficult terrain, and you can, as you kind of get out like into the edge of it, you can kind of see kind of through this haze of like snow. It almost feels like it's snowing because of all the like powder and stuff that's been kind of kicked up. You can see a faint sort of bluish glowing image, like light, like a light. It's through kind of this snow, kind of where that Jotun was. You can see legs and things like sticking up, like it's a yard sale. You know?
Oh, it's a yard sale for body parts. If only I
just
needed
body
them.
parts,
Oof.
gear everywhere. Yeah.
Only we had a necromancer.
Yeah.
Nope, that's Saltmarsh.
Mhm.
But yeah, he's just going to. I'm assuming like at difficult terrain and taking it carefully. You know, he's moving 30, maybe 60 feet his whole turn, just moving across that slowly.
Okay.
Just looking to see what's left and what they have to deal with. So that's me.
Okay. It's a bad guy. You don't see what he does, or if he does anything.
Not be dead, that prick.
Probably not. Probably not dead. Vidar.
Vidar sees Gundar racing forward through the snowfield and will do the same.
Okay.
Using my Zephyr Strike. So, and I forgot that I don't have 30 feet of movement. I have 40. So,
Oh yeah.
he's going to move
Even
80
more.
feet. And then, I imagine that gets him at least up to Gundar. Does that
Yeah,
get
and you're
him-
on your skis. Give me an athletics roll.
Sure. Oh, that is only going to be a 5.
A 5. A 5 was what you needed.
Oh,
Since you have the skis on, right?
I do have skis.
Yeah.
I'm proficient in cross-country skiing.
Yeah.
It helps.
Yeah, it is a little difficult. It is not debilitatingly difficult, but you are able to kind of ski up and around and kind of get abreast of Gundar.
Nice.
Oh, show.
And then, as I ski up to him, I'll just be like, "What's the plan then, Gundar?"
Now we do the knife work. Catch up with that one that made it to the forge. And free a Jotun if we find a way.
And the Jotun's buried, presumably, in the avalanche. Is that what we're
You
thinking?
Gunther just kind of points to the
yeah,
blue
you
glow
can see.
Okay, I
yeah,
can see it too. Okay.
and
You
goes,
can kind of vaguely see the shape of this Jotun.
We
still
said we
standing.
would help the Jotun. And
we
so,
should probably find that wizard with the Root Walker one way or another.
yeah, Vidar
will be
will
a problem.
use the rest, or he'll use his dash to get up to where that blue glow is and start trying to uncover the Jotun.
That's going to be further than your dash.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll
Yeah.
dash in that direction then.
Okay. Yeah.
That's my turn.
You cover half of the distance between Gundar and it with your massive movement.
Mhm. That's pretty crazy. It's like 120 feet per round if I use that Zephyr.
Yeah. Astrid.
I am following the group. I
All
will.
right.
I'll dash.
Okay. Give me an athletics roll.
Okay. With right? No, that's a saves. Yeah,
Yeah.
so never mind. It's just a straight 12.
12. Okay. Yeah, you it's a little difficult, but not too bad. But you're able to make it out onto this avalanche wake, the wake of the avalanche. Yeah, and kind of climb around on it and kind of get up to where Gundar is. Of course. Vidar is
Hi guys.
he's gone. He's way up there.
Let's
Steve.
murder.
Let's do.
I'm gonna
murder.
try to move up behind my compatriots as quickly as I can.
Okay. Give me an athletics roll.
8.
8. You have a little bit of difficulty, and are you kind of get up into this kind of debris field of the avalanche, and kind of very quickly get up to your waist in snow and are kind of like mired. You'll be able to pull yourself out next round, but you don't quite get all the way there. Oh yeah, those bandits. Let me just do that because they're all
I
fucking.
don't
dead.
think any of them were gonna live through that if they got caught.
They are all fucking dead. They don't have a lot of hit points. It's not
Excellent.
much.
They're still a force
Um,
multiplier.
Yeah. Yeah, especially when there's like 12 of them. All right, Gunder.
Gundar is going to start making his way over as well to where the blue glow is.
Okay. This give me another athletics roll. And this kind of snowy effect, it's settling, and you can now more clearly see the Jotun pretty much as he was before. I mean, he's a fucking frost giant, right? And you can still see the staff that this rune walker had still aloft, still gripped, still active.
Is there a dude behind him holding it?
Yep, it's because it's still gripped. You can.
Well,
you can
it could be
clearly
just a
see-
hand coming out of the snow.
It could
so-
be. Well, yeah, it could be. But it is, for all
And,
intents and purposes, yes. The rune walker was able to mitigate enough damage with his thunderwave to not die outright.
I will draw the black ice sword and begin bearing down on that fucking caster.
Okay.
As an action, I will do nothing. Never mind. Continue.
Okay. And what was your
Chop his
athletics
hand
roll?
off.
14.
14. Okay. Yeah, you could get to them. That would be a dash.
I will double dash then. Yeah, I want to get to that there wizard before he can pelt me with fireballs from a distance.
That's a safe bet. That's fair.
We've already seen him try it on an avalanche,
Yeah.
and I am much more susceptible to fire than an avalanche is.
Yeah. I will. I was not prepared for this middle ground part. But that's okay. I'll just do that. Boop. You're up there. That guy.
That fucking guy.
That fucking guy.
Another fucking guy.
Vidar and Gunder, give me a perception roll with disadvantage, please.
Mine was dog shit.
19.
It was. Vidar, you see a shape of a man kind of crawl up out of the snow over here.
How far away from me?
He would be well, I guess for you, he would be like a move and a half.
Noted.
And he stands up and looks around and kind of shakes himself off like a big dog, you know. Snow is just everywhere. And he reaches behind him and draws forth a glowing blue sword. Vidar, what do you do?
All right, glowing blue sword guy who is a move and a half away from me, emerging. Yep. I am going to use my movement and my Zephyr speed, which will get me there with some movement to spare. As I'm doing that bonus action, oh no, I don't want to do that. I'm gonna ski up to him and I am going to attack this guy.
Okay.
He has distracted me from digging in the snow.
You son of a bitch! I was gonna make a snow fort.
I want to use my swords. Howling sacks swinging through the air at this guy. That's going to be a 26 on the first one.
Let me consult the stat block. Yeah, that hits.
With a total of 11 slashing damage. And so he swings in with that one cutting across him, and then he just kind of like continues the movement with the other sword swinging across. This one, however, is not magical. I don't know if that matters. But attacking, that's not going to be so good. That's only going to be an 8.
Okay. Yeah, the first one definitely hits.
Let me just look at something really quick. You know what? With the one that hits, I'm gonna go ahead and put the force damage into him and use the rest of this Zephyr Strike. So when I hit with the Zephyr Strike, it does force damage.
Okay.
Actually, hold on. I get advantage on that attack, so let me re-roll that second attack if you don't mind.
Oh.
Add a d20.
Oh, okay.
And that one didn't hit either. I don't know if that means that I can use the force damage or not, Chad. I guess I'd leave that up to you to decide. But it says that when I hit, I would say it probably doesn't because I missed. So we'll save it.
It's the guy wearing metal armor.
Nope.
Okay.
Oh.
And that.
You realize at this point he is in fact not wearing any armor.
Oh, is he a barbarian?
Those guys,
let's see here. I got some movement left. So I'm going to actually go past him. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to move back towards my friends another 20 feet. And then because I've got the ski thing, I didn't realize I can bonus action move another. So I can actually move, if I use everything I've got, I can move 160 feet. It's ridiculous. So now I'm back where I started.
Okay. So you run in.
This guy's ridiculous how fast he is.
You stab at him and hit him, and then stab again and miss, and then ski away.
Yep.
Okay.
And because I have Zephyr Strike, it does not provoke an attack of opportunity.
Right. And how much damage?
Wow.
How much damage did I do? Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
It was like 11.
11.
Okay.
Like 33.
And that's magical damage.
It was.
Okay.
Everything's magical here.
All right. Oh, no. When switching between tabs in your VTT, it is not the same as switching between tabs in your web browser. In fact, it is completely different.
Different tabs.
Astrid.
All right. I am moving towards where everybody else is. How far or how close can I get?
Oh, I didn't have the fucking mage do anything. That's stupid.
He's confused by Jotun.
Burial, live burial.
Yep. Sorry. Sorry, Astrid.
Can I get to
Say again?
Can I get to the mage?
Yeah, you would have to use a dash action.
Okay.
Same as Gunder to get up to him.
Sure. And then I will bonus action cast spiritual weapon.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And it will try to cut off his hand.
Very specific.
Oh, I mean that's what I can see, right?
You can see his body.
Oh well, but I
Yeah.
He prone?
specifically I would love to cut off his hand that is attached to that staff.
Yeah.
Melee attack. Okay. 14 plus that would be 20 to hit. And it's to hit, so sorry. I don't see any VTT rolling.
Neither do I.
Yeah, do I?
Okay.
Yeah, it's been really.
Yeah, the
It was
VTT
either
looks really
17
weird
or
on
14.
on your screen right now.
Oh, 4 was first.
Look at the
um,
Twitch screen of the VTT. The D20 is like way up in the.
Okay.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
So 24
That's
to
just
hit.
where I have it placed on my VTT.
24.
Oh, you can
Uh,
move them.
Yeah, you can move
Dave?
them. Yeah,
Oh, I had
that
no
hits.
idea. Wow.
Okay.
I can't move it.
Modifier. That is 6 points of damage.
That's good.
Nice. What is happening?
Did I accidentally roll those dice? I'm sorry. I don't know how to get rid of them.
They're just like tokens. You just click on them and then you can delete them. All right. You did some damage. You didn't cut his arm off.
I figured not with a
Yeah.
6.
We were all rooting for you.
I wanted it.
Stieg,
So,
you're like waist deep in the snow. Effectively
do I have to
prone.
use my movement to get out of there? Half my movement?
Yeah, we'll say like we'll call it like prone. So you use half your movement.
Okay, I will use enough of my regular movement to keep moving forward.
Okay.
How'd I get so big? Not that big.
Perfect.
Can I see the rune walker?
Yeah, you can see where he has just been slashed, and you can see him kind of behind the Jotun there,
I'm gonna
facing off angrily. He's making a face.
clutch my stone and shoot. Would expending 2 charges of the Ansu's runestone be considered? I can't. Wait. I don't know if I can do that. I guess I don't know how that works mechanically.
Runestones?
What are you trying to do?
Use the runestone to cast magic missile and hit that guy.
What's the runestone entry say?
It's buried in the book. I don't know where it is. Hold on.
It is after spells. All right. Here we go. Runestones. Yep. I don't know. Sure.
Oh, there it is. Wait, no, that wasn't it.
It doesn't. It's not
It doesn't
actually
say.
very specific about it. Yeah.
Okay, I'll just expend one charge of the
Okay.
stone then.
A magic missile him.
Mm-hmm. So that is.
Magic missile. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
Fire.
Wow.
Yeah, wow.
Wow.
Maximum
there we
fucking
go.
damage.
There
12
we
plus
go.
3,
Holy
15 force damage.
shit.
Yowza.
I was like, they can't be all be fours. They can't all be fours. They were.
They can all be force.
It's true.
That is exceptional.
That's my action and yeah, that's on my turn.
Hey, thanks, Eversalt.
It's a lot.
Good luck.
Wow. So what is that? 15?
Yeah. It was 12 plus 3.
Okay. He's not looking great. Not at all.
He had an avalanche dropped on him. Of course not.
He did. Right. Gunder.
From hell's heart, I will stab at him with my icy sword.
I've got an icy sword.
Sorry, I haven't used it yet. I'm just making sure I have the numbers right here. Okay, in that case, bonus action to light it with blue flame, which is making it deal extra cold damage, and rolling to hit. 2 strikes. Does a 25 hit?
Wow.
Yeah.
Just checking.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's 15 points of damage.
Woo.
4 of it cold. Second attack also hits.
Mm-hmm.
How do you do it? What does it look like? Since you kill him with the first one.
Oh well. It is just
He's only a wizard.
he is just running up and trying to do this as fast as he can because he is scared of a rune walker because he doesn't know what this guy can do. Just runs up and just stabs forward and you know, since if he may not meet that much resistance, does the thing where you like run into the guy and also shoulder check him and you're almost kind of hugging while he passes.
And you
Yeah,
just
it's one of
stab him.
those.
It's a moment.
It's like a little prison shank. Like
No, it's just it's one all the way through and just
Yeah. He falls and there's like that slow-mo kind of little mini scene as the staff gets let go and the light, the kind of effect right from the staff to the chains kind of flickers. Boop 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 boop. And the chains were kind of like almost like kind of hovering around a bit, and they fall limp like normal chains.
Mm.
Gundar will look at the Jotun and go, "You are free."
Please don't eat us.
That's the implied back half of that.
Astrid is going to like gesture at the other guy who is still alive, who is his enemy.
You can eat him.
Yeah, right?
Gundar, give me a persuasion roll. I would tell you to make it with advantage, but I know you already make it with advantage.
You got bless? Can you use that?
That is a 22.
Ooh, wow.
That's really good.
Charisma base class.
He looks at you lot and looks down at the rune walker dude, kind of looks around, and looks over to the figure of the bloodless, and let me find this Jotun stand block. Where is it? Oh yeah. Oh, he's so big.
So big.
Yeah. And he kind of shrugs, and he is massive, right? He is a huge figure.
Mm-hmm.
And he shrugs, and these chains just kind of like fall away, and he picks them up and wields them as if they were
A cat of nine tails.
a whip. Yeah, right.
Yeah. Get it.
And he steps across in a paltry number of steps, and takes a swing or two at this guy, at the bloodless guy.
Hell yeah.
So now I will fight myself.
Why are you punching yourself?
Let them fight.
Why are you hitting
Then
yourself? Why are
bite.
you hitting yourself?
This is like fucking Fight Club, right? Oh yeah, and he hits. We'll say these are fucking big chains. So oh yeah,
Nice.
and he does +6 damage from his massive strength. And he just lays into the bloodless, and he kind of is, like driven to one knee under the ferocity of these blows from these massive chains, and wipes a bit of snow off of his shirt, seeming to maybe not take as much damage as somebody would have liked. At least one of you would have, at least the giant would have liked. And stands back to his feet, and likewise charges at the giant with his blazing blue sword. And now I will attack myself again.
While Chad's doing that, I'm going to show this the artwork for this Frost Jotun.
Yeah,
It's
they're
amazing.
fucking
Very
it's
good.
pretty rad.
Yeah, so beautiful.
Now I suppose it would behoove me to have that fucking
The necklace hands are a bit much, but he's well grown.
you know, yeah.
It's important to have one thing in your outfit that pops.
I guess so.
Right.
He has a necklace of hands.
Well, just two hands, one on either end of the
Oh.
necklace.
It's a conversation starter.
It really is.
So where'd you get the
Um,
hands?
Oh, you know.
Better than a hell brute.
I really,
Maybe not.
We'll see.
this is
I'm trying not to
Yo.
read his stat block. Scares me.
ill-advised of me. There we go.
It big.
Okay.
I may have looked at it.
Don't need to look at it to know.
Right.
Man.
Whoa.
He charges forward and strikes into the Jotun. You can see that kind of as not unlike another very famous sword from fantasy, when he gets when he's engaged with this thing, you can see that the blade of the sword starts to it burns brighter, right? It's not on fire, but it glows as with its own light, and his slashes cause exceptionally great wounds against giants, as this is a giant slaying sword.
Oh.
He made his decision. He could have walked away. We would have been fine with that.
Oh my.
I just figured he might want a piece of that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the dude did get in an avalanche, and he's still a giant, so.
Yeah.
Wow.
Vidar.
Vidar will race forward and attack the Bloodless.
Okay.
I'm looking for dice, and it's a VTT. All right. I'm going to use the Zephyr Strike thing this time to get advantage on this first roll with the Wolves Howl Sax. That's a natural 20.
We'll take a crit. We'll take a crit. That's a
For
treat.
a total of 28. So do I double the dice? Is that how we do this?
Yes.
So, boop, boop. So that's 7, and then the force damage is D8, so 7 plus 15 is 22 plus 5, 27 magical saxophone damage.
That's sexy.
And then I will use a bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark on this guy, the Bloodless, and then I am going to attack with my extra attack with the other sword. Do I have to use the other sword, or can I use the magical sword twice?
If it's the extra attack action, any weapon.
All right,
Yeah.
I'm going to use the magical weapon.
Okay.
So, yeah, here we go. We'll see what happens. I'm going to go ahead and use, thanks to Eversalt, my luck point and re-roll that.
Oh, nice.
That still doesn't help. Sorry about that. So that's
Oof.
only going to be a
Brutal.
12 to hit.
Will not do it.
Okay.
That hurts
And-
my soul.
Well, that's my turn. I'm now
Don't
in
you have an
combat
off-
with this guy. I used my bonus action already to cast Hunter's Mark.
I
That's my
caught up
turn.
the minute I started talking.
Yep. No, that's good though. Good looking out. That was sweet.
And then you run away again.
Nope, I can't because I don't have Zephyr Strike
Oh,
going anymore.
Because
So if I did that,
used its power.
I used the force damage power, so it's now gone.
Okay.
Hi, Vamp.
All right. Vamp Wickman.
Thanks for the resub.
Astrid.
All right. How far am I away from the guy with the sword?
He's like within a move because you're like,
Oh.
yeah, you're like, you could move up to him. You'll have to move around the giant, but
Yeah. I'm gonna just run up and
Mhm.
reach out my hand and go, remember me? And I'm gonna cast Draining Gaze on him.
Oh,
what? Draining
shit.
Gaze.
What?
Tell us.
I don't know what
tell
that
us.
is, but I love it.
Tell us what that
Um,
is.
So it says, designate a target and set your dreadful eyes upon it. It is a wisdom saving throw. So
All right. Is that a Svilland spell?
it is.
Nice.
God bless you, DRS.
All right. I'm gonna use advantage too.
Oh
once
no,
this
I've
actually
never gotten
rolls.
to use this. Come on, I want it.
He's gonna roll low.
No.
Oh, He has a negative wisdom.
Forget your 15.
Oh. What's your save?
14.
Is it
Oh.
okay? He passes.
Nothing happens.
He would have passed with the first one. Oh, that's right. It's that one because you did it and I saved on it the first time you tried it. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. He would have passed. He would have passed with the 11. Just barely.
Then bonus action, I will recast spiritual weapon. So the old spiritual weapon disappears and
Oh,
or actually no, can it
it's
reach
not
him?
concentration, right?
It
Spiritual
is
weapon.
not concentration, correct.
Yeah.
It doesn't
She's
go
trying
away.
to close the distance for the spirit.
Yeah, I
you
wanna
can
hit
move
with
it.
it.
Yeah, you
Oh,
can
okay,
absolutely because
then-
you can move it. You
20
can move
feet.
it 20 feet. Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely,
Then
for sure.
my giant spiritual weapon comes forward and you can all see that it is a mirror image of this sword, only about 3 times as large.
Yeah.
And it comes down at him. All right. It is
Astrid.
melee spell attack. All right, with advantage.
Yes.
Mhm.
Oof. Yeah, so that is a 26 to hit.
Yeah.
Feels
yeah.
good, yeah.
And let's see,
Not
that
for him.
is yeah, right.
Crush him.
7 plus, so that's 14 damage
Mhm.
off of this thing.
Paint us a picture with your words
Right. All right.
about what it looks like when you get your fullest revenge.
This sword just rears high into the air and it stabs him into the ground like a spike.
Like a spear, just impales him. Yeah,
Yeah.
as it gets closer, it gets long, like bigger. And now it's like a spear size, and just
Yay.
smashes through him. Like I feel like at the last second, like he kind of sees it in his berserk state, as he is an ambushing berserker. I didn't get to use his ambusher stuff, but he tries to like knock it aside with the actual weapon, but it fails and gets runs. I don't remember what the word is.
Paled.
Transfixed. He is transfixed.
Ooh.
Yeah, and he give me a D20 roll.
Okay.
17. You can see that as he is like and he coughs up a kind of a gout of blood, and you can kind of see the wildness fall from his features as he is dying, and perhaps a hint of recognition as
Hell yeah.
he breathes his last. Right.
Don't steal from the faceless.
Hell yeah.
Stieg.
I would like to run up and start rage looting that runewalker that is now dead.
Rage loot.
I am going to
Rage
strip that
loot.
motherfucker naked and
So
take
here's
everything
I think
he
here's what we
has.
need to do in I don't know what the word is. In response to Stieg as a character, I think I'm gonna have to make a berserker rogue subclass that rages and gets bonus looting abilities while he's
Rage loot.
raging. Yeah,
Rage
rage looting.
loot.
Yeah.
Eyes wide, in a frenzy.
yeah, right.
He sees another runewalker and he
Yeah, give me a
Meow meow.
closes
meow.
distance immediately.
yeah, right. Give me a give me an investigation roll as you
boy.
kind of baseball slide into the snow up to this guy and just start fucking tearing at his clothes and shit.
You know what? I'm going to use an advantage. I'm going to use my one and only advantage for this because I've been rolling horrible all night long.
There you go.
Let's do this. Come on.
Smart move. Natural 20. Here we go. You earned it. You earned that one, Stieg. You earned it.
Come on, baby. Come on.
Not bad.
Christ.
Not bad.
Holy crap, dude.
I can't buy a roll from this thing tonight.
You can't.
Investigation. Oh, hey, that's a 13.
Ooh.
A 13. All right, hang on. Give me 1 sec.
Well, we all see the staff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So yeah, you see a staff, but you of course dig for stuff, as you know that you must.
Spellcasting components. Just
Yeah, right.
anything, any
Rune sense.
remotely runic item.
Yeah, I will get you some stuff offline, obviously, but please allow me to open the Bible that is Master Edition.
The bibliothèque.
Oh, wait, I'm fucking stupid. Stieg, roll a D100, please.
A D100. $27.
27. Okay. You find a bunch of normal stuff that you would expect to find, but you also find a flagon carved of mammoth tusk.
I'm gonna take that.
So write that down. I'll like send you some shit about like what kind of stuff is in his spellbook collection and all that kind of stuff
All right.
later
Ooh.
once I
That's great.
once I populate it, because I haven't done that in a real way other than a quick stat block. Yeah. Gunder. There's a dead guy, another dead guy, and a fucking huge guy.
Oh yeah.
Is he fighting us?
Gunder's just kind of squaring off, holding his action. He's not gonna take a shot at the Jotun, but if the Jotun takes a shot, he will immediately reprise.
All right. So you're holding an action.
Readying an action. If the Jotun attacks any of us, Jotun will in fact be attacked by him.
Okay. Now you rolled pretty good on the persuasion roll. I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was pretty
20
good.
something.
Yeah. I'm going to make a roll here, and it's going to determine what he may or may not do. Okay. He looks at the lot of you and he looks down at the corpses and the field of corpses around you, and oh boy, yeah, he's you know, of course, a part of me wants him to smash you, but that is not the case today. And he will kind of nod and hold his wounds because they are many. And he says, if I see you again, you better not have that sword. And he strides away this direction.
Gunder just nods and lets him go.
Up across the scree field, the debris field. What do you do?
Astrid just collapses in the snow and starts crying.
Okay.
Gunder just lets out a breath, walks over and just stands next to Astrid and just keeps a hand on her shoulder and lets her do whatever she needs to do.
Stieg just
Does
picks
the
up. Sorry.
He's
Does
just loose
this-
bodies in the distance.
does it? Yeah, right.
We know what
Does this-
Steve's doing.
Does
He's
this,
posing
does
with
this,
that staff. He's like,
Taking
does the
selfies.
spiritual weapon
Selfie.
drop?
what's that?
Do you maintain spiritual weapon?
I didn't drop it. I'm just
Okay.
sobbing.
Okay. I was just asking.
It-
Um,
I would have to like choose to put it down.
right. Yeah. His body slides the rest of the way down. So now he's just laying there impaled on this instead of like standing up halfway. Okay.
Yeah.
Vidar is going to make his way to the camp area and
Okay.
get a fire going and take inventory of the supplies that are there.
Okay. There is, you're able to get a fire going, and there is, you quickly look around, like just kind of glance around. There's, these guys had probably been here for maybe a week, and have plenty. There are supplies here for a group their size to probably be here or out in it for at least another week. There are a number of packs and stuff, pulks and kind of crates and stuff.
Based on that sort of evaluation, would Vidar get the sense that the number of tents, for example, would roughly equate to the number of people we saw? Or are there more tents than people we saw?
There are less tents.
Fewer tents, okay.
Because the bandits doubled up. Like
Okay.
the
Very
12
efficient of
the 12 the mooks
Mm-hmm.
doubled up kind of, and then there was the command tent for like the and then the slightly smaller tent.
Don't forget the diverger.
Yeah, can we search? Is he buried somewhere?
He actually would have been over where the bloodless dude was.
Yeah,
Yep.
he ran off with the boss guy.
Yeah, he was carried off.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, he's over here somewhere. Yeah, you have not seen or heard any sight of that person.
Come and get warm.
If Astrid can pull herself together, she's gonna walk over and pick up that sword.
Okay.
And also go through that guy's pockets. Just
Yeah.
fucking take everything.
He yeah, you pick up the sword. He has he had it in like a back scabbard because you can do that. This is a fantasy game. And he doesn't have a lot on him. And in fact, now that you kind of think about it, he seems slightly less than he was before, aka perhaps he was wearing some kind of pack that might have been dropped or lost in the avalanche somewhere.
Okay, but no jewelry or anything.
Yeah, he has he probably has some kind of protective amulet, like a troll cross or a Mjolnir, something that you would wear. Nothing like magical, like mundane, right? But he seems to be a pretty plain dressed accoutrement individual. He has a belt knife. He has a cool bear skin piece shirt thing with a bear head on it, not unlike Stieg's wolf cowl, although it's not a hood.
Okay. Well, I'll take the knife and the bearskin shirt thing.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna pick up that blue sword and I'm just gonna fucking chop his head off.
Okay. Yeah. it comes away.
I don't want anything coming back from the dead.
In the barest of ease. Do you kick it into the ravine?
Yes, I do.
Hell yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, it's like that classic Keanu Reeves movie, The Replacements.
As Astrid is mutilating that body,
Yeah.
I'm going to run up next to her and I'm going to shout out in Vergar, "Your captors are dead. The giant is gone. Come out. You are free." Because I speak Vergar.
Right.
I did not know you spoke with Duragar.
Just to see if he's within earshot.
You do not hear or detect a response.
He's
Perhaps
still alive,
Steve
right?
go look for them.
He's still alive, right?
I don't know. We'll
The
have to go
Vergar?
look for them, Steve.
You saw him leave?
We'll
Vidar.
have to look, Stig.
Where'd he go?
Oh, Vidar?
Vidar, did you see him?
He's looting the tents.
But
I don't think it's near
Vidar
us.
started a fire to
Yeah,
get us warm back at
Vidar's-
the camp,
Vidar's-
Steve.
Oh, he's
Yeah,
back at
Vidar's-
camp?
I'm doing
yeah,
practical
back here.
survival
Sorry.
type stuff.
He's already
Getting the
making
fire
dinner.
going. Yeah.
You guys
Taking
are up
inventory of
here.
the supplies.
You
All
can
right,
smell bacon.
In that case, I'm going to go towards the smell of bacon and,
Okay.
and start thinking about where that Runewalker was staying.
All right.
Gundar's gonna tap Astrid on the shoulder again and go, "Are you good?"
I think so.
Okay. I am going to go look for the Dverger. Do you want to come or do you want to go to camp?
I will come.
That is good. One of us probably should not be alone out here.
So we'll head towards that cave.
Split the party.
Yeah,
Always a
split
good
the
idea.
party. My favorite thing. It's a good thing I created the stat block called Ambushing Snow Pile.
I'm excited.
Yeah, so you two, holy cow, this thing is being super slow tonight. You make your way over to this, and you kind of, now that the avalanche isn't there, you can hear these chains creaking and moving, and looking this, it kind of moves a bit, this whole thing, like perhaps this whatever this pillar is isn't the most stable of things. And this kind of spot here where it is of course bare here, it is not in fact bare ground now because of course of the fucking avalanche. But if you give me so yes, I guess tell me about what you do, like looking for this dude.
Look for the dude?
Yeah, see if we see him
Okay.
anywhere, or see anywhere he might have gone, or like follow any tracks in the snow.
Okay. Give me perception rolls
Into the
or investigation,
Hey, Guild Superior. And you
or just fucking roll. an extra
22
20.
perception.
Natural 20.
I will always take a nat 20.
That is 18.
18, 22.
To find those that have snuck
Yeah, you
to the carnival.
you
No, sorry, Guild Superior. We're just about to wrap
you
up here.
look
If you're
and
over, I can
you
also-
see
Oh, thank you for checking.
a small
Um,
boot.
No, understand.
You see, not a small boot, but you see a boot, kind of sticking out of the snow, kind of in this. All right, this is. Hang on, let me just do this. Let me just. Where?
Theater of the mind, man.
I
BTT is not cooperating.
It is not. So yeah, you see, it's in that area, kind of at the corner of where it looks like there's a ramp there, right?
Okay.
Kind of just down. There's kind of a pile of snow there. You can see a boot and perhaps part of a calf
Hell yeah.
sticking up out of there.
You're crazy. You're crazy.
Is
You
it
see,
Thank you
a
so
blue
much.
leg,
No.
or is it
No.
like?
No.
Do you think it's
No.
a
he's wearing
diverger?
pants.
I got
Leg?
some. I got some.
Whoever this is wearing pants.
If you
Either
ask
way,
questions
Gunder
earlier,
runs
you
over and
probably
starts
don't see
digging
him
them out.
anymore. The chat's just gone.
And
berserk.
you also
I
see
have
a pack that has been kind of dropped or tossed down here as well.
I'll grab the
Um,
pack.
You dig out this it's the Dvergar.
Is he alive or
He is unconscious,
okay?
but he
I
is
Gunder will
alive.
lay hands on him and give him 10 points of healing through the power of Tingly Thor magic.
He
Ooh.
gasps in his eyes.
Hello, friend. Do you speak the
Open.
common tongue?
Who the and he probably says something cool like so and so's bones. It was some cool Dvergar person that he would say, like Dwalin's bones. That's a famous Dvergar character. Who are you?
My
Where
name is
did-
Gunder, and we have dispatched your captors. I believe we're here to save you, technically. She kind of looks to Astrid in confusion, like,
And we're here to rescue you. And he says, "Oh, well, thanks." And that's I think that's where we're gonna take a pause for you, since it is after 10.
it is.
You have this bag, Astrid. The bag is heavy. It's pretty heavy. Like there's probably 40 or 50 pounds of material in this bag. That
Probably
clink
all
clanks,
burger hands.
that clink clanks like
Oh,
as if
go
it were metal.
okay.
And you can level up the lot of you
Ooh.
to I believe the number 6.
Level
I
6.
can count that high.
Sweet. Level 7, baby, is next after 6.
No, 6.
After 6.
Yeah, 7 comes after 6.
So
I'm kind of a
Does it?
excitement leading up to it. Pete Lutenberger, how you doing, buddy?
Hey.
hey.
Sunshine, Pete Sunshine on my dang shoulders, Lutenberger.
So by next week I will get you a sword. I will get you spell book.
Ooh.
I'll get you a mug.
I see
And
you out there,
whatever-
Jokey.
Whatever else you might find.
I'd also like to know how many pounds of bacon we find.
How many pounds of bacon?
Rashers are
These
important.
guys definitely have bacon
Yeah.
on them.
It's like 30 pounds of bacon.
Oh,
The
Vidar's
mother
happy as hell.
load.
The
So
only
happy.
meat that they have is bacon.
I love it. Lots of bacon.
Yeah,
Hey,
that was
cool. Vamp, thanks for Vamp got a couple of T-shirts delivered recently. For
Oh, wow.
Uh,
Thanks,
Aw.
man.
Yeah.
Represent.
post a
Get that
pic,
merch.
post a
Get
pic
that
on our
merch.
tag us on Twitter and post us a pic if you're on that platform. We'd love to see it.
Oh,
Yeah.
That was amazing.
Yeah,
I love it when a plan comes together.
perfect plan.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I really didn't think about avalanches, but that was fantastic.
It's hard to. It's
That was
okay. That was
Yeah,
That was
what?
pretty clutch.
Like the Inquisition. No one ever expects avalanches, which is why people always fucking die in them.
That's true.
That was smart thinking, and I'm super excited that worked out. That was
That
great.
worked out. Well done, everyone.
Here's another plan. Let's raid. Let's raid somebody and use those new raid emotes that we have, because those things are so sweet.
And well
New
done.
raid emotes or
rolling.
nude raid emotes?
Both.
Ooh,
Yeah.
sassy.
I know. We got some sassy emotes.
And well done rolling to not have the frost Jotun fight you,
Yeah, I was wondering how that was gonna go.
Yeah.
or kick the sword off the cliff.
That's what I was worried about. I was worried he was going to
It was-
destroy that sword.
He was pretty close to doing that.
All right. We're going to go drop in on Hops and Dragons. Looks like they're having a splendid
Wonderful.
time over there. Thanks, everybody, for being here. We appreciate it.
You are all the best. Every one of you is the absolute best. Don't tell the others I said that.
Join us next week.
Bye, everybody. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.